my bonnet on. I got my bonnet on and my glasses. My bonnet on and my glasses. I ain't even want y'all to see me. Laying in the bed, chilling like a villain. Chilling like a villain. Baby, you're done. You're a mutt. Take your time, move your butt. What song? If you're done, you're a mutt. Baby, take your time. You're a... What was her name? Stacy something? What was it? Was it Lattimore? Stacy Lattimore? I know her and Johnny Gill sing that song, Love on a Two-Way Street. But, hmm, I don't know. Uh, if you come in here, could y'all please like my video? Please like my video. Hey, Emma. What's up, boo? Hey, good to see you. I'm good. What's up with you? I'm great, baby. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Well, I gotta like, Frizzy. We gotta like. Did it, did it, did it, did it. Diddy didn't do it. Diddy's in jail without no bail. Frizzy, like, if you don't leave me alone, ma, she ain't even looked my way when I said that. I came on here because guess what? Why I can't see you? I promise you. I promise tomorrow I plan on going live. I do. I do. I do. I do. Wait, what's tomorrow? Saturday? I promise. I do. I just been chilling. I don't know. The reason why you can't see me, actually, I made a mistake in the beginning. I got my bonnet on and I got my glasses. I'm laying down and I didn't even turn it. The camera was on actually. So I'm gonna leave it up. If you want to see how corny I'm looking, then wait till after this live is over. Cause I'm like, oh shit, I got this shit pointing at me and I got my bonnet. Cause I don't never want to come on here with my bonnet on. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't ever want to come on here with my bonnet on. I just don't. That's why MMS. But no worries, no worries. Stay tuned, boo. Stay tuned. I'm glad to see you back in the chat. That's for sure. But yeah, as you can see what my titles say, my title is about Ray J. Ray J is supposed to be in a hospital with what do you say, like 60 something percent of his heart working or something to that effect. I'm gonna tell you, if that's true, if, and I underline if like 3 times, okay? I underline if. Well, I got 2 likes. I got 2 likes. Say less. Who did who? Did who? Did who? Did it? Did he didn't do it? Did he's in jail without no bail? He's going to what? 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 Clyde? What the mother? Clyde? Just joking. Thank you for the 2 likes. Thank you for the 2 likes. Oh, I thought you was on the run. I ain't on the run yet. MMS said, why you I can't see? Oh, I said, know what? Because I just don't feel like it. But trust me, either this, I say, if not tomorrow, definitely Sunday, no later than Monday. I promise you that. I just been chilling, relaxing. After I had a long day, I just want to come home. I take my shower, I ate, and I'm just chilling. But the good part is you can hear me. Oh, I got four lights. What? I got it going on. What? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Diddy didn't do it. Diddy's in jail. But yeah, that's what I had. Trevin. Well, Black Mouth what? It almost. What that mean? Happy Saturday, Danielle. Hey boo, hey boo, hey. Welcome to my chanto. Thank you, Mason. Thank you. Crashed out. Ray J. Yeah, Ray J. I'm gonna tell you what it is, MMS. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you exactly why Ray J is acting the way he acting. Um, Ray J acting like shit is because I don't know who remembered this shit, and I don't know why I was singing this. I heard the song, and then I'm singing it. I'm like, matter of fact, when I first heard this corny ass song, I thought Ray J made this song. Maybe you're a nine, you're a mutt, or he's a mutt. Take your time, you're a mutt. Some shit like that. I swore Ray J made that shit because it just sounded like some corny shit he would come up with. But then when you listen a little deeper to that song, the person who sang that song actually can sing. Ray J can't sing, in my opinion. If I had one wish, all that bullshit. I wish I could eat some dish. I just don't. I never did really care for Ray J. It's just something about him. I don't know. And especially when him and Kim Kardashian so called they leaked that tape for their own personal gain and all that bullshit. Um, I don't know. Cat and Dog is mad because I called him out. Okay, yeah, Trevin. I don't know what Cat and Dog is. I don't know if he's Spanish, black. He looked like a big black guy though. I'm not even gonna cat. And one thing about it, Cat and Dog changed this whole situation because of me. I wouldn't have did that. I would not have done that. I called him out because I seen that he be saying just random shit. Now, if I didn't know who Cat and Dog was as far as him being subscribed to my channel, right? Then I'd be like, okay, this random person is saying something. I'm just gonna block them from saying all this crazy stuff under my post. But Cat and Dog been with me for a long time, so I'm just curious to know. I was just curious to know. I asked him. That's he usually the first one in the chat, but as you can see, he's not because hey Rizzy, what's up? But the reason why he's not in my chat is only because I asked him when I get off live why every time he go randomly under my old post and he will say random shit like, "Are you coming to my wedding?" Things of that crazy stuff of that nature all the time. So I just asked him, and he changed his whole profile. He changed his whole picture. I wouldn't have done no shit like that. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I personally wouldn't have changed shit. Bitch, who are you for me to change my profile? I don't know you from a can of paint. I know you from through this app. I don't know you physically and all of that bullshit. Who are you for me to change my whole? Yeah, he kept his name, but I noticed he made his profile into a girl, but he still got like I think that's him. The skinny the bar part. I think that's his eyes because it looked like his eyes from when I had first checked his page. But if Cat and Dog, if you're listening, you can come back. It's no reason for you to be feeling like you had to go through all of that changing your information. I don't know you, and you don't know me. I just asked you a question. Why every time you go under my post and just say random bullshit? It does. I was just curious. Not that I care. If I cared, I would have deleted it. It's still up there. And if I cared, I would have blocked you. Like, I mean, it's no need for you to be hiding or whatever you're doing. You can come back through the chat. But if you don't want to, that's on you. But Cat and Dog been with me for a very long time. So I just asked him a question, and this dude went and I understand now why he called himself Cat and Dog. Though I figured it out. I was a little bit slow on that one, but then when I seen his page, it kind of made sense. Okay. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to be a cat some days, and you feel like a dog some days, and that's okay. But trust me personally, I wouldn't have gave a damn. I wouldn't have changed shit for nobody. I would have left my shit up there because I know the minute I called him out, he changed his whole shit. But anyways, that's not what I came on here for. I only asked it, cleared that up because I don't know why you asked me is Cat and Dog Spanish at Trevin. I don't know why, and I really don't know if what he is, but he looked black to me. Um, Ray J is feeling guilty. I'm gonna tell you what it is with Ray J. He feel guilty because Ray J know what happened. In my humble opinion, I hate to even say in my humble opinion or allegedly because I got a feeling he know. He said it in so many ways that he know what happened to Whitney Houston in that hotel. Okay, it was creepy when I think about what happened. What happened was I don't know if anybody in here know when Whitney Houston before she was submerged, found and submerged in the bathtub. This whole thing just give me ill chills. Um, Before she was found submerged in the bathtub, she came downstairs and interrupted Brandy and Monica interview that they was doing. And remember, everybody was curious to know about that note that Whitney Houston slipped Brandy. Remember, everybody was like, "What was the note about?" She interrupted their conference to give Brandy this note. But guess what? Somebody peeped. She was soaking wet. And I believe that she said, in my humble opinion, somebody trying to fuck with my throat chakra. Like they say, let me drink some water. Cause yo, I promise you I ain't have this tickle in my throat before I came on this bitch. Hold up. Let me drink some water. But you can't mess with me. I don't give a fuck who you are. They tried so many times, and they people try things. I already know, but you know what? When you blessed and you highly favored, and God is protecting you, can't nobody touch you. Okay, God will not allow that, nor my angel. This is for anybody who out there thinking that it can happen. It can't happen to me, especially if you're behind it. I'll put it like that. It can't happen. So give it up. Um, Cat and Dog in the house. Okay, Cat and Dog came back. Cat and Dog, it's good to see you, Cat and Dog. I was saying you ain't even have to change your profile and all of that stuff. You did not have to do that. Cat and Dog said, like the live. I got 5 likes. What? Thank you, Cat and Dog. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Diddy didn't do it. Diddy's in jail. Cat and Dog, you know I love you because you've been around for a long time. Just because I asked you that question, don't mean you had to go through all what you went through. You did not have to change none of that. I like the old profile picture, all of that. I liked it. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, Ray J called himself about the doctors and saying that he got some months to live and all of this stuff. You know, when you do dirt like that, such as that, when they have to do with somebody's life and you know what happened, but you're not speaking on it, you feel guilty. Ray J is feeling nothing but guilt. The guilt is killing him because he know what happened to Whitney Houston. He knows. He knows. He knows. Okay. So he, in my humble opinion, ain't nothing wrong with Ray J. And I'm just feeling that. Nothing wrong with him. The guilt is eating him up because he knows. And I believe when when Whitney Houston came downstairs and slid that note to Brandy, I think in that note, this is what I feel. I feel that it said, you know, your brother tried to me. She came downstairs soaking wet. So that time it didn't work. She went back upstairs to her room and then they found her. Okay. So he knows it too. He knows that they have relations and everything. Ray J and it's not allegedly. They have relations. Okay. I don't know what the reason was behind why it happened to Whitney, but Ray J knows exactly what happened to her. And I think he knows it's killing him. I mean, to the late great, one of the latest greatest that you took allegedly. Okay. So I just don't understand why he playing this game that he playing with himself. Cause I see right through Ray J. Ray J ain't fooling me. He may be fooling y'all, but Ray J isn't fooling me. I know exactly what's going on with him, and he need to sit down and talk about it, or it's gonna keep eating him up. He been doing a lot of weird shit since that happened. He already was doing weird shit, but he got worse after that situation because he knows something. I don't know if he has something to do with it, but he knows who did it, when, why, and where. Okay. So all of this hospital, I got this. He just wanted to try to take the. He's still thinking that people was. I think he still think that, and it may happen one day. That it's almost as if you did something and the cops may come knocking on your door at any time because they got your address now. I think he feel like one day they gonna come and say, you know what, we need to talk to you because we need to find out what happened. Because sometimes, the feds, the cops, whoever these people are, they will wait sometimes years before they come knocking on that door. And when you did dirt, they can wait years because they feel like, you know what? We're gonna let this motherfucker think they got away with it. But we're gonna make sure we get all this evidence together. We're gonna make sure we have it, all the details that we need to have. So when we present our case, they can't get out of it. They don't got no goddamn reasons to deny it. Okay. So if I was Ray J, I would just come out so he could get it off his chest and stop pretending to be all these things that he know he may not be. I'm not saying he lied. I don't know for sure, but I know he do know what happened to Whitney Houston, and Brandy do too. Brandy know, and that's why that note was slipped to her and missed in the middle of that conference with her and Brandy. Okay, and we still don't know what was on that note to this day. Okay, Brandy know, and I believe it said, your brother tried to do this to me, and she slipped the note. She was soaking wet. And now when I look back at the damn video, I'm like, she was really wet. She was in that dress wet. And it creeped me out because I heard people saying, she was wet when she went downstairs and I heard that. So I went back, me being the person I am, I like to just, let me see. Was she wet? She was soaking wet. You could see it. So I believe it was an attempt. The first time it didn't work, and she went downstairs and said, "No, what, Brandy, you need to read this. What happened with your damn, slip the note." And it said what it said. Your brother tried to, I don't know. but I just have that feeling. I'm entitled to have my feelings of what I think may have happened. That's what I think may have happened. Okay, that he knows what happened to her, that lady in that damn tub. He know it was so awkward too because then her daughter died the same way in the tub. It was just eerie. It's all eerie. It's oh, I don't know. But would you say let play with Whitney Houston? I have nothing. I have nothing. 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 Who wrote this, Trevor? What you wrote a paragraph for? It say, I think I know what happened. He know that she was on drugs and he let her go take a shower. He know that she was drowning. He did nothing to help her. It could be. And a matter of fact, now that you mention that, Trevor, he was also, from my understanding, he was her supplier. He was her supplier. Now that you mention that, from my understanding, he was getting the stuff for her. It could have been a bad batch. So yeah, that could be. That could be. It could be that. Or maybe he tried and it didn't work. So maybe he put her in there in the tub and made it seem like because he definitely was her supplier, from my understanding. Now that you mention that shit about the drug part. So Ray J going through it because he's guilty. He feel guilt, as he should. That shit eating him up. Cause you can't do stuff like that to people, and I mean, come on, and you know what happened to Whitney Houston, to Whitney Houston, to Whitney Houston. You know what happened, so he need to just stop it and come forward and just talk about what happened. Even if he's admit I made a mistake. I gave her a bad batch. I didn't think this was gonna happen. If allegedly if this is what took place, he should just come out and talk about it. And that's why it's gonna keep eating him up. And that's why he's gonna keep making these stories up. Every time you turn around, Ray J going through something. Every time you turn around, something is going on with Ray J. Okay. And that's because when you do dirt, you get dirt. He feeling it. And he may just be going through that. And he not gonna be right until he talk about the situation. So my suggestion to him is I suggest he talk about this and tell what happened. Tell what happened. Don't be scared of the time that you may have to do. Look at Diddy. Diddy just came to grip. Diddy like for F it. You know? And he around what he like, in my humble opinion. He's glad to be around that. Yeah, he wanna come home, but he figure, hey, what who cares now? I'm around what I like. If you think he ain't doing some dirt behind here with some of those people, those other men's in here, y'all crazy. He probably don't want to be in isolation. I'm sure he said, I want a bunkie. I want somebody to talk to. Okay? Come on now. He used to being around that, so it's nothing to him. He got used to it. You don't see hear him talking about getting out no more, none of that. He figure, hey, I'm having fun in here. He's enjoying himself. Okay. But Ray J can I don't think he handle that. If he acting the way he acting now, he probably couldn't deal with that the jail part of this. He couldn't deal with it. He can't hang in there. But it's time for him to come forward and tell what happened to Whitney Houston, because he knows what happened. He knows what happened, and it's not allegedly. He knows what happened to her. He just won't talk about it, and that's why it's bothering him, and that's why he's in the hospital. Could be faking the funk because he feel guilt. Um, he did, Trevin. He was her supplier. Trevin said, I think he gave her the drug. He did. And that's why I think he feel guilty. I'm not even saying that he could have done it, but, you know, took care of her. But I believe he did give her a bad batch. I believe that um, she went through what she went through. And I believe somebody put her in that tub fully clothed, fully clothed. No, 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 no. If you're gonna get in there, you're gonna take off your shit. Shit. They didn't find her butt naked. She still, from my understanding, she still was fully dressed. So she just decided I'm about to just get in the tub and take a goddamn soak in the tub with all my shit on, my dress and all of this stuff. And no, her and Bobby Brown was caught out so bad. When I look back at them, I'm like, yo. So what's on y'all agenda? What is on y'all agenda? What y'all doing? Who y'all? He was knocking on the door. Do you act? He didn't do nothing, but I think we, yeah, we all know he did it. He did it, Trevin. He did it. And that's another thing. You don't hear a lot of people talking about this anymore. Everybody was talking about, okay, what was the note that she slipped? Yeah, I heard people even say that he was her supplier and all that, but they swept that under the rug. But Ray J haven't. It's replaying in his head. And I believe that's why he acting the way he acting. But if you think he don't be thinking about that shit, y'all crazy. That's pretty deep what happened to Whitney. Okay? It's deeper than deep and he knows it. But he don't know how to come out and say it. He don't know how to, I mean, what it look like. He feel like what it look like I'm coming out here and I'll be like, I'm the one that gave her, allegedly. He may be saying this. I'm the one that gave her the drugs and I didn't know it was a bad batch. And she took it and she collapsed. This is what I'm saying. Allegedly, he may be saying to himself, I gave her a bad batch. I didn't think it was a bad batch. Comes to find out, it had the fent in it. You know what I'm saying? And after she collapsed, I panicked. I ran some water. I picked her up and put her in the tub. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened. But then and again, you got to think. Then I'm thinking about how she came out. No, I couldn't have happened like that. Only because she came downstairs soaking wet when she handed Brandy that note. And Brandy never told us what the note said. In my humble opinion, it said your brother tried to, you know. So I don't know, but he knows. He knows. He knows. And he need us to come out. And you know what? My wish for him is that he should come out and tell what happened to Whitney Houston. And then maybe he wouldn't have to fake the funk of going through all this junk. Okay? If he did her, I hate him. Yeah, I think he did, Trevin. I do. I do believe I it, if it was accidental, then he should just say it. Cuz when you're not guilty of something, you don't hide it. When you're not guilty of something, you be like, "Yo, why are they just like if you're not guilty of something, you're not going to be on the run. If you know you did something and people are accused, well, if people accusing you of something that you know you did not do, but you running anyways, you're on the run, hiding, from the cops or whatever the case may be. then most likely you did it, because I'm not going to run if I know I'm not guilty. If I know I'm not guilty, I ain't got shit to hide. I'm going to go down there and tell them, look, here I am, but what can y'all do? I'm not, I'm not guilty. I did not commit this crime. But it's when you commit a crime is especially if you know you did it, that's when it start to eat you up. And then you start hiding. You start doing weird stuff, such as he's doing. Okay. So Ray J, just snap out of it so you can stop faking around. I think he's faking. Okay. I could be wrong, but in my humble opinion, he know what happened. That's why in situations when you know you doing that things of that nature, now maybe if he would have had some Narcan, this could have been reversed, but the damage is done. But to those that know they're around that stuff, make sure you have Narcan in hand, because that Narcan could bring a person back. They just had one of the biggest busts over here in Connecticut where they found fent, a lot of it. I don't even know how they handle that stuff. It must, who packs it, and I mean, cause that stuff is so powerful. You could just smell it, and you out. You know what I'm saying? He probably did it on purpose because he was jealous. Could be, Trevin. Could be. Cat and dog said, I love you, boo. I gotta go. Give me some tips. Some tips on what? What do you need tips on? I give you a tip. Don't eat egg salad and take public transportation. That's a good tip. Don't eat egg salad and take public transportation, because you may just scare everybody off the damn bus. Oh, on your channel? I'm going to start teaching some classes on how to get your channel up, okay? If you want to know, y'all stay tuned for that. I'm gonna start teaching some classes on how I be, and then I can work on helping you get your subscribers up. Cause like I said, when I looked at your channel at Cat and Dog, you have interaction with people. You can make your channel grow if you put your mind to it. You can. Okay. Well, my tip is to just don't stop. You gotta post. Keep posting. Start with them hours. You know what I'm saying? Start with some hours. You got to try to work on them hours. Your subscribers will come. I think, even though it was kind of hard for me because I wanted it, I just, wanted my 1,000 real quick. I was like, yo, I just got to get my 1,000. Not thinking about the hours, the watch time hours and shit of that nature. But first of all, first and foremost, what I would do is try to get the watch time hours up. You got to stay focused on that. Well, like I said, I want to start teaching some classes for small content creators who want to. I said this a long time ago. Last year, I said this, that because people asked me plenty of times on. Well, actually, they said they wanted to start a channel and they didn't know how to go about it. And I told them, look, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to start letting small content creator giving them tips like you asked, Cat and Dog. So that's to come. It's a lot. I got a lot of things in store for y'all. Just stay tuned and y'all will see. Shit, I subscribe to you, Cat and Dog. I went over there and I said, know what? I never even looked at your channel until I decided to see what your channel was about. So I mean, I really am not one of them people. If y'all want to go subscribe to Cat and Dog, I think you have what? How many subscribers? You gained a couple since I called you out. I noticed that. You can get you can do it, boo. You can do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Can't stop, won't stop. That's another thing. It's your mindset, your mind. You know. You know when you want something real bad, it shows. It shows. So if you want it bad enough, you know what to do. You already got the main part. You got the channel up and going, right? So it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out the other part. But are you gonna work on it? Are you gonna do what you gotta do? You know, some people don't even know how to start a channel. They like, how do I even go about it? What do I do first? You know? So, but yeah, like I was saying, tomorrow is Sunday. I do want to go live tomorrow because I want to cook. I told y'all what I'm about to make, right? If y'all haven't heard what I'm about to make, it's exclusive. Some exclusive type shit I'm about to make for the first time. Check out my previous video and you will hear the surprise what I'm about to make either tomorrow. I should have did that shit today, but I was so busy today. I was all man, I was running around doing all type of shit, taking care of errands, and it was crazy. It was a real hectic day, but it worked out for the best. You feel me? I love a constructive day. Cat and Dog, I love you too, boo. And you take care too. Travis said bye. So, but I'm about to make these motherfuckers, and I can't wait to make them, and I know they gonna be banging. Okay. I tell you what I said in my yesterday's video. I'm gonna make some Hennessy buffalo wings. Hennessy wings with barbecue sauce. I'm gonna buy some Hennessy. I'm not a big Hennessy drinker. I'm not baking them because I got the, you know what it is? I got the reason why I don't like to bake right now is because I got some oil that I use to fry things in there. I just don't keep oil in the refrigerator and things of that nature because where else you gonna store it at? I don't like to leave things on my stove looking all crazy big pots of oil and things of that nature that I use to fry my chicken and stuff in. So it's in the oven. And also frizzy cat food is in the oven too. You know, I keep that in a bag on the side and I have all in there. So I just haven't been using my oven. And I like to bake, cook on the stovetop. Um Baking to me just take a while, especially if I'm doing a live. Unless I plan on being on there for 3 or 2 hours and I'm baking something, that cut time in half when you're not baking, in my humble opinion. But will I bake? Yes, I'm gonna. I plan on baking because I can bake too. I can make cakes, all type of stuff from scratch. I can bake real good. And one day I'm gonna do that, but let me just do what I gotta do as far as getting this oil out of here. Um, because some of it is that I want to toss, but I'm not gonna definitely I'm not gonna put no oil down the sink. And definitely I'm not gonna put it in no goddamn toilet or something stupid like that. You know what I'm saying? And then clog up my neighbor's pipes and all of this stuff of that nature. I'm not gonna do that. So it's sitting there. I've been meaning to ask the maintenance guy how to get rid of it. I'm not gonna just pour it. I was thinking about that at one time, pouring it on its in the soil in the back somewhere in the grass, but then that's kind of like messing up the nature. You know, I think it's a certain way that you have to dispose of oil, in my humble opinion. Especially when it's a lot of oil. It's not just a little bit of oil. And I also was thinking about this too. Should I do it this way? But then I feel like, yo, what if that shit decided when a bus or something? I was gonna put it in a garbage bag. Like when next time I take out my garbage, I was gonna pour it in a garbage bag, but then it's like, can I do that? Would that be a mess? Would it make a mess? You know what I'm saying? Because you know when they have to take the garbage out, when they come to collect the garbage and stuff, will it be a big bunch of oily mess? So it's all like I'm thinking these things. It's like I want to get rid of it, but do I want to do those things? You know, I don't want to mess with the dirt, with the soil. Because to me, that's almost like pouring it in a river, pouring some oil in a river. And you know, have you ever heard of like oil spills? How long it take if you in the ocean and it spills? They have oil spills. How long it take to clean that up? And then you have the poor fish and all the God's creatures in that ocean, and they're up there drowning in oil and things of that nature. No, you don't dispose things of that nature just as simple as some people may do. You're not supposed to do that. That's It's not made to do it like that. You're not. It's a certain way you have to dispose of that stuff. And a matter of fact, I keep forgetting. I'm pretty sure if I Google how to get dispose of oil, they probably have a way that you have to do it. So I have to check that out before I decide I'm just gonna do anything like stupid with it. Nope, I'm not. And not. I'd rather sit there until I figure out the right way. So I can bake some cakes, okay? Cause honey, I had went to Walmart. I'll say was it last month, and I had bought some banana bread, and I was like, I can bake banana bread way better than this. Okay. They had two kinds. One of them was good because they had walnuts on it. That one was good, but then I bought another one. I bought two kinds. The walnut one was pretty good, but I can bake it just as good. But I was like, I can make some goddamn banana bread way better than way better than what I was tasting. Okay. I love lemon cake. I love my lemon cake. I haven't baked that in a while, all because of some oil sitting in my oven. Okay. So, what is it this black mouth you're talking about, Trevin? What is I almost black mouth? What is black mouth? That's what Ray J said. Who said they have that? Is that I heard they or was it Black Hearts and some shit he said? I don't even know. All I know his guilty ass is guilty and he need to come out and say it and stop beating around the bush about some of his hard work and this percentage, which it may be true. Cause these motherfuckers, I don't know. When you in these public motherfuckers love doing all type of weird stuff. He said he took some Adderall. What is Adderall? What is that used for? I heard that name, but he said it was from the liquor, Drinking too much liquor and Adderall. What is Adderall? Do anybody know? I should have looked it up because I heard that shit before. I heard that name before. It seems like the industry will just try anything. They just don't care. It's like, yo, just give me some Addy. So I guess that's what they call it for short. Addy. Give me some Addy. Uh, Play Carol. Trevin, who was Carol? Carol G. Carol G. Hmm. Yeah, I know what I had for dinner tonight. I love these right here. The damn bag is almost well, it's done really. 'Cause I love kettle chips, right? And I have me a banging ass turkey sandwich. With some jalapenos on it, some tomatoes, some mayo, and a tinge of mustard and honey. With these kettle chips, yeah, this is what's in this motherfucker. This is the full bag. This is not your small bag. This was a big bag. I've been seeing these motherfuckers. They so good. They are so good. What y'all ain't got no music at home, Trevin? What Trevin, y'all be killing me with that play this, play that. Y'all ain't got no music in the house. Come on now. Stop. Stop it. Everybody got some, even if you ain't got a goddamn system in your house, you got an Alexa Dot. That's the new wave. You just ask the bitch to play something. Okay. So, it's supposed to snow over here again tomorrow, from my understanding. Now, this snow is trying to melt away. Okay, the sun was out, although it was still cold, but some of the snow is kind of disappearing. But from my understanding, we're gonna have more snow tomorrow. I've been seeing this trend, people out there burning the snow, talking about it ain't real. I'm gonna try it. The next time it snow, I'm gonna get some fresh snow. I'm gonna try it and see if it burn, because you can't tell me. And now after all these years, the snow's supposed to be fake with plastic in it. Are you serious? Shit, as a child, I ate some snow. As long as it wasn't yellow, we knew it was good. As long as the snow wasn't yellow, we knew if it was some fresh snow that fell, we can eat it. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. I have not been in school in 2 weeks. Why? What you doing? Playing hooky? That's not good, Trevin. You better have a good explanation. What's your reason? Thank you for the 5 likes, y'all. What's the reason for you not going to school? School is important. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Go to school, get your education, and be somebody, okay? And after that, go to college, take up a trade, do something. And even if you want to take your time before you go to college, you want to think about something that you want to do, you can even take a little break after high school. You don't have to go to college right away. You could go later, Right after high school, some kids get accepted to go to college. They get end up in the dorms and things of that nature, which is all good. But in the same token, you could think about it. You could take a little break. Okay. I feel like the next time I play some music or something, I want to be on camera at Trevor. I think the next time I play music, I want to be on camera. Okay. So, you'll stop asking, I'll stop asking. You can ask, but that don't mean I'm gonna play it. I mean, no disrespect to my boy, cause you my boo too, my boo thing, my unique treats. Okay, stay tuned, y'all. I've been on here for almost an hour. I love y'all. Stay blessed, no stress. Peace.